Alright, this problem is going to ask you to draw a vector AB if point A is located at this coordinate on the coordinate plane and point B is located at this coordinate on the coordinate plane. Okay, so it's just bringing a coordinate plane into this and showing you you can draw a vector not even starting from the origin, anywhere, exactly. Okay? So we're going to draw vector AB, where A is located at this coordinate, B is located at that coordinate. It is vector AB because of the order that I put it here. So we're going to start at A and we're going to draw our arrow to point B. Okay? So real quick sketch, not going to be crazy accurate, but the best I can. So there's A located at 3, 1. Here's B located at -2, 4. So my vector would look like this.
Could you go the other way with the arrow?
No. Okay?
It has to go AB.
Yep, because of how I wrote it. Now if I wrote vector BA, then your vector would be starting at B and the arrow would point to A. They would have the exact same what?
Distance.
Or starts with M, magnitude, very good. They'd have the exact same magnitude, but what would be true about their direction?
Maybe
Opposite direction. Okay? So if one's north of west, the other would be south of east. Okay? That makes sense? Alright? But since we're working with vector AB, we start at A, go to B. So when I say draw vector AB, if A is located there and B is located here, this would be your drawing. Any questions on the drawing? Okay. Next says write vector AB as an ordered pair. Really, that's another way of saying find the horizontal and vertical components of vector AB. Okay. Don't work too hard on this.
It's
Okay.
literally the coordinate plane.
Exactly. We're on the coordinate plane. So you could count the boxes if you wanted to count, or let's even just not worry about that. If I started at an x value of 3, and I ended at an x value of -2, how far did I move in the x direction?
5.
Except it's left, so therefore -5. How about my y component? Started at 1, ended at 4. It would be 3, right? Okay? So, -5, 3. Is that okay?
Sounds good.
So, write vector AB as an ordered pair. Check. Done with that. Find. Absolute value bars around there mean find the magnitude of the vector. Anytime you see absolute value bars around something, it's asking you to find the magnitude or its length. And then we'll find its direction. Okay? We'll find magnitude and direction. On my picture, what part of my picture will help me find the magnitude of the vector? Magnitude is what? The distance or the length of the arrow, right? So what part of this picture am I going to need to find in order to find the magnitude? The hypotenuse. How am I going to find that hypotenuse? Pythagorean theorem. Okay? A squared plus b squared equals c squared. So 25 plus 9 equals c squared. 34 equals c squared.
Okay, so that'd be 8 point.
So c is the square root of 34, or somebody a little bit of help to the nearest tenth. 5.8. Okay? Did you check it or are you guessing?
No, I know.
Okay.
You just guess it.
I'd be pretty good if I guessed it.
I checked.
It is, right? Okay, nice. Okay. So that would be your magnitude. Alright? The direction. Okay? Now, to determine the direction of this vector, we kind of think for a moment that the starting point, that's kind of like our new origin here for a moment. Okay? So, we ended up going so many degrees north of west, to determine exactly how many degrees north of west, we would need to figure out this angle in the triangle, right?
Yeah.
So how about let's go tangent of theta equals 3 over 5. We don't even need to mess with negatives here. It does not matter whatsoever when you go to find an angle here. All right, in this picture, in this story problem, you're going to have a positive angle anyway. So the tangent of theta would equal opposite over adjacent. How do I find theta? Inverse tangent of 3/5. A little bit of help.
30.9.
30.96.
30.96. So about 31 degrees. Okay? So, find the magnitude of vector AB. That was about 5.8 at 31 degrees what?
Northwest.
North of west. Careful against just saying northwest. This brings up a great point.
It would have to be 45.
Northwest is exactly a 45-degree angle. Okay? We are just, this is a 31-degree angle right here, this theta, right?
Yeah.
So I'm 31 degrees to the north of where west was. Okay? So this is what I would be looking at for an answer for you to do a problem like this. Draw the vector, write it as an ordered pair, find the magnitude, find the direction. Questions?
Seems simple enough.
Okay, try the next two problems.
This sounds like